It is Thursday morning, and for the second day in a row, I woke up today to the sound and smell of coffee being made. And that is not a bad way to start the day. And it's been a good one so far. Did a lot of writing this morning. Right when I got up and started drinking that coffee and having a quick breakfast, I began continuing the writing of the first draft of the Learn in Public workbook. Let me show you how that's going so far. So all of this right here, if you can tell how much this is. So all of this right here is just the writing that I've done of the Learn in Public workbook. There's a whole bunch of other sketches and illustrations and initial idea generation in this folder right here. I kind of like this form for keeping all ideas related to individual projects in one place. I've been working on the writing of this draft for the past 3 weeks maybe, and it feels really good because this morning I just finished the actual full first draft. I wrote the last few sections this morning, and I'm really excited to now go type all this up and start paying more attention to the illustrations that will accompany that workbook. I have a lot of those in rough form, but I'm excited to get this draft all written in one place and start to polish up those illustrations, do some initial editing, see where there might be some gaps within the workbook, so that approximately a week and a half from today, I will be able to release a solid first version of the workbook. I also was able to get in writing of my morning pages, some morning meditation, and I even posted the 2 videos and blog posts that I worked on yesterday. The vlog from yesterday and also the video in which I announced the Learn in Public workbook and how I was going about developing it. So, a solid day thus far. Haven't been outside yet, so that's what I'm gonna do next. Gonna go for a short walk, get some lunch, tackle some email again during lunch, and then come back here and record another video, this time one for verbal to visual. I'm excited, I already have that one planned out. It's actually up on my project wall, which I will try to show you here. This is kind of still a work in progress. This project wall, if it focuses, I'm trying to set up a place where I have kind of the weeks running left to right, and there's things that I want to make each day for my different projects. And I have 2 layers here so that on one row I can kind of focus on 1 week at a time and share my rough initial ideas for what I'll be sharing on those projects, so that when the day comes to actually make the thing, I already have ideas that are captured there, and that will help break down any resistance to actually getting started with the making of the thing. So I've got my plan for today's video for verbal to visual up there, so it should be a fairly quick process to get it recorded. But first, a walk and some food. So there are really only 2 places that I walk to for lunch, but I'm trying to vary up the route a little bit for your interest and for mine. So I've had a solid post-lunch work session here. I recorded an episode of Verbal to Visual video, and I did something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I set up a reusable outro video card type thing that I'll be able to use, hopefully, at the end of each of those video episodes. Let me show you what that looks like, because I drew it on my desk. Here it is. So first of all, this is the desk where I shoot my videos and make a big mess and knock over my bench. So I just finished drawing this out, and the goal at the end of each verbal to visual video, it'll be cropped to about like that, but it hopefully will include everything. I draw this first, then draw this, then tap it, and I do a little bit of a post-show message here while I am drawing these things out to let folks know where they can find me. So let's do a little bit of a test run to see if that outro card thing works. Hope you enjoyed that episode. If you'd like to stay in touch, here's where you can find me on Twitter, on the Instagram. We've got a Facebook page too. And if you want to get these videos delivered by email to you on a weekly basis, head over to verbaltovisual.com, sign up for the email newsletter. And if you really want to dig into your skill development, be sure to check out verbaltovisualclassroom.com, where I have created a full-fledged video-based course that you can work through, as well as set up a pretty awesome community of visual practitioners, people that are building their visual note-taking skills and applying them in all sorts of ways. We meet every single week on Fridays, have a webinar workshop, and there's conversations going on throughout the week there. It's a pretty cool place, so be sure to check it out. Bye for now. What do you guys think? Did it look good? So I'm feeling real good about how today is going. Up next, I've got a one-on-one chat with a member of the Verbal to Visual classroom. Then I'm gonna get out of the house. Instead of running or shooting hoops and lifting weights, I'm gonna go for a long walk today, up a little bit farther north and east than I normally make it. There's this neighborhood in Southeast Portland along Hawthorne Avenue that I haven't visited in a while, and one of my favorite coffee shops up there. So I'm gonna try to spend the late afternoon, early evening up in that neighborhood and plug away at editing that video for Verbal to Visual, putting together this vlog, testing out that outro card that I just made, and then calling it good for the day. Shout out to Lawrence. We just had an awesome one-on-one chat about making illustrated videos, sketchnote style. He's about to do some cool experiments, and I'm excited to hear about what he learns from them. Feel the burn. I just wanted to say something with this cool backdrop. Yay for street art. That outro video turned out pretty cool. It's been a nice but rainy walk home. I'm going to bed.